blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Black beans taking all that. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in this song? Come on. Do he rock a weave 30 inches long? Do he got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in the zone. The bass jumping, the club pumping, it's hot. These coming in the club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice. Tell me what you love me, boy.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. For the first time, that's Trevor Etienne. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The carry here for Etienne.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game without a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completions. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Benjamin Morrison there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run. It's ETN. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
It is 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's 1st down for Tampa Bay.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now give on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Look at that big man go. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now ETN. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard. Here's ETN. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And let's give him about 4 on that one. Lavonte David doing his work on defense. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Regular. Good. Run. 180. Hurry. Up.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
180. What's up?
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And it's brought in by Ibuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. And even 30 yards. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Good. Watch one.
Now a give up the middle. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. And we'll give him 4 yards.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6.
Hey, Lloyd 30. 180. Point it right. Kings. What's on?
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Oh, they left the tight end wide open in the middle of the field. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That was good for 29.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's so...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Hall.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Etienne. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. That gains an even 60 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
The career is more at stake when you're proud. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like all
2nd down, they need 7.
Good. 180. Up, pistol. Scott.
Throwing is Mayfield. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside 35. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball released before the end of the 2nd quarter.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
180. Done.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Trader now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
A big play for the Panthers. And even 30 yards. He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Carolina. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drop. Fires left sideline, and is complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. First and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Panthers will take a 24-21 lead.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. The third quarter begins with a run. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's Trevor Etienne. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. It is second and 9. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
180. Done.
Driver start on the ground. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
King, 180. Real. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Out right, and catch made. That's Ibuka. And he will get into the end zone. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Bucs will extend this third quarter lead.
24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Room to run past midfield. He's going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 37-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. This one complete, right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
We'll take this down to the 23. Zion McCollum there on the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Bobcat. 19.
Throwing now from the gun. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Handoff here, up the middle. Has some room inside the 30. And he will score again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The PAT, up and good. And the Buccaneers are able to extend the lead.
42. Panthers 32.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
They're on 35-yard line.
A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
1st and 10. They'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Levante David doing his work on defense.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be 3rd down. to the receiver, Moore. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team to first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. He's got it about the 8, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here at their own 22.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
180!
Up the middle they go. And this will be a Bucs first down. Take it up to about the 33-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
180! Regular!
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. The tight end complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hurry! 180! Real. Hey, alert!
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Carolina. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helped close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
That one is caught by Ibuka. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Throwing is Baker. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be right down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
Hey, look, what's that?
Here's a run. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Tampa. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Panthers 39.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one pinballs goes around, but it is incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
Back to the air once more on second down. That is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he will score. Game on. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown. Panthers. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Point it right. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the... Knockout punch. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rader now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
56. Panthers 46.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's complete to ETN. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Now a shot here, deep middle. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Open man, right side, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. Back to the air one more time. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here, as it'll come out to the 20.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
What's up?
It's first down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Hey, alert! What's up?
They go play action with Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allows the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going up top. He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So that was his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record.
Buccaneers 63, Panthers 53.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Still on the move.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So, fire the cannon. It's a win for the Bucs. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host the game in the divisional round.